Hi guys, a very good morning to all. And in my last video I've talked about gram positive cocci, so I felt I have the need to discuss about gram negative cocci too. So there are main two types of gram negative cocci, and that is Neisseria gonorrhea and Neisseria meningitis, right? But the thing is that this is a very small topic, so I won't take too much time of yours. So let's get started. The first thing that we have to know about is Neisseria gonorrhea, right? So on Neisseria gonorrhea, the thing that we have to know about this is gram negative, right? Gram negative, aerobic, non-spirulating, and non-motile oxidase positive. Okay, and it's always a diplococci. It has to be a diplococci, right? So the main difference between gonococci and meningococci, that is Neisseria gonorrhea and Neisseria meningitis, is that it is non-capsulated and it is capsulated. Okay, so it ferments glucose but not maltose, but it ferments both glucose and maltose. This is a difference, but the main difference is in the capsule. It is non-capsulated and it is capsulated. Okay, so coming next is Neisseria gonorrhea topic. It is gram negative diplococci that I have told you about this before, right? It ferments only glucose but not maltose. Okay, the main virulence factor for Neisseria gonorrhea is pili. Its outer membrane that is present in its outer membrane, the fimbriae, the pili. It is the main causative virulence factor that is present in Neisseria gonorrhea. Also lipopolysaccharides, that are endotoxins. Remember, endotoxin. Okay. Okay, incubation period is 2 to 8 days, and for males the main thing that you have to know is, for males it causes acute arthritis but it spares the testis. Okay, for female it is cervicitis. So if it spreads to the infection is spreads to the urethritis, then it is called the Fitz-Hugh-Curtis syndrome. That is very important. And also vulvovaginitis in children, and in gonorrhea in neonates it causes the ophthalmia neonatorum. Okay, this is very important. Okay, the next important part for this is septic arthritis is the most common manifestation of systemic infection of gonorrhea. Okay, so the next most important thing that you have to remember about this is Stewart medium. Stewart medium is the transport medium for both Neisseria gonorrhea and for Neisseria meningitis. Both gonococci and meningococci both has that same transport medium, that is Stewart medium. Also in culture medium, there are two culture media, that is one is chocolate medium, that is Muller, Hinton, agar, and the next is selective medium, that is Thayer-Martin medium. Okay, this is very important. And as you know, the pili is the main causative factor for the disease. So when we do serological tests, the antibodies to gonococci, pili, and LPS, that is lipopolysaccharide, and outer membrane proteins are detected, because these three are the main toxin that causes the disease. Okay, so ceftriaxone is a drug of choice, as you know, and this is the figure that we know about gonococci. Okay, so the next is Neisseria meningitis. Neisseria meningitis is also called meningococci. As you know, this is gram negative diplococci. It is capsulated. It's very, very important. This is capsulated, and gonococci is non-capsulated. This is revision. Okay, always remember. Transport medium is Stewart medium, as you know. Also, here the selective medium was Thayer-Martin medium. Here the selective medium is modified Thayer-Martin medium. Is very useful selective medium. Okay, and it ferments both glucose and maltose. So yeah, it also has the main toxin, that is pili, also porine, OPC, IgA1, and lipopolysaccharide endotoxin, as you all know. Also it causes the Waterhouse-Friderichsen syndrome. So yeah, the next important feature is meningococcal meningitis and fulminant meningococcemia, PTG, purpura, and DIC. These three you have to remember, right? Okay, so The next part is the treatment. Treatment is very simple. Ceftriaxone or ceftazidime is the drug of choice in patient with which are allergic to penicillin. That in those patients, chloramphenicol is a drug of choice, and rifampicin is the drug of choice for chemoprophylaxis. Okay. Also, the other gram-negative cocci that you have to know the names: Moraxella catarrhalis and Veillonella. Okay. So let's do some questions. I've marked the most important questions for this, and I will be giving you the answers and possible explanation for them. So coming to the first question, this is gonococcus is, as you all know, intracytoplasmic gram-negative, right? Okay. The next question is differentiating features of Neisseria gonorrhoeae from the Neisseria meningitidis. I've repeated this several times. Is the maltose fermentation, right? Meningococci differ from gonococci in that it is the most common and most important question that is possible in this chapter. That is, it possesses a capsule. Which one possesses a capsule? Again, we'll be revising this. Who possesses a capsule? Gonococci is non-capsulated. Meningococci is capsulated. So meningococci possess a capsule. Okay. The next, virulence for gonococci is due to pili, as you all know. The next question is of this: the most common genetic play in Neisseria infection is that is complement deficiency. This thing you have to know, like complement deficiency, because complement is the one of the most important factors for preventing the Neisseria infections. Therefore, complement deficiency is the answer. The next is selective medium for gonococci, that is Thermartin medium. CDC recommended treatment for uncomplicated gonorrhea, as you all know, ceftriaxone. Okay, uncomplicated as in there is no secondary infections. Okay, so 16, meningitis with a rash is seen with Neisseria meningitidis. And the next question would be, the vaccine against N meningitis contains capsular polysaccharide is the answer. Okay, the next question is, vaccine is available against which type of meningococci? A and C is the answer. Type B doesn't have any vaccine. This is important to know. The next question is, capsular polysaccharide derived vaccine is available for all meningococci except, like I said 2 seconds before this, group B doesn't have any vaccine available for it. So the next question would be, the best site for collection of specimen for N meningitidis is nasopharyngeal swab, because you have to know this, the patients which are carriers of gonorrhea, meningitis, I'm sorry, for meningitis, we do the nasopharyngeal swab, but for patient with positive cases, like, right, we do the CSF, lumbar puncture, CSF testing done. Okay, the next question is, rapid detection of meningococcal meningitis is done with PCR, of course. Treatment of choice for a meningococcal infection, you all know this question. So the answer is cephalosporin. So I hope this is helpful, and stay tuned for my next video. I think I'll be discussing microbiology. So this is me signing off. See ya, and happy Diwali. Do like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tell me if you have any questions. I'll be very happy to answer them, and if you have any suggestions, please go ahead. So bye.